Put your talent into your work, but your genius into your life. If a thing is worth doing, it is worth doing well. If it is worth having, it is worth waiting for. If it is worth attaining, it is worth fighting for. If it is worth experiencing, it is worth putting aside time for. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. An optimist will tell you, the glass is half full, the pessimist, half empty, and the engineer will tell you, the glass is twice the size it needs to be. It's beauty that captures your attention, personality, which captures your heart. Everyone may not be good, but there's always something good in everyone. Never judge anyone shortly, because every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Selfishness is not living your life as you wish to live it. Selfishness is wanting others to live their lives as you wish them to. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. With age comes wisdom, but sometimes age comes alone. The best way to enjoy your job is to imagine yourself without one. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Always borrow money from a pessimist. He won't expect it back. A pessimist is somebody who complains about the noise when opportunity knocks. Experience is simply the name we give to our mistakes. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. If you cannot write well, you cannot think well. If you cannot think well, others will do your thinking for you. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. The consciousness of loving and being loved brings a warmth and a richness to life that nothing else can bring. Some people always know the price, but not the value. They have promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams too. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. To look at a thing is very different from seeing it. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Women are made to be loved, not understood. The man who says his wife can't take a joke forgets that she took him. Between men and women, there is no friendship possible. There is passion, enmity, worship, love, but no friendship. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. The only people I would care to be with now are artists and people who have suffered, those who know what beauty is, and those who know what sorrow is. Nobody else interests me. Many of the great achievements of the world were accomplished by tired and discouraged men who kept on working. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. People may fail many times, but they become failures only when they begin to blame someone else. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. A good friend will always stab you in the front. True contentment is not having everything, but in being satisfied with everything you have. I love to talk about nothing. It's the only thing I know anything about. Don't be discouraged if your children reject your advice. Years later, they will offer it to their own offspring. It is perfectly possible to get what you think you want and be miserable. It's possible, too, to never get it but deeply enjoy the process of trying. In this world, there are only two tragedies. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. In war, the strong makes slaves of the weak, and in peace, the rich makes slaves of the poor. Ultimately, the bond of all companionship, whether in marriage or in friendship, is conversation. Always be a little unexpected. With freedom, books, flowers, and the moon, who could not be happy? In love it is better to know, and be disappointed, than to not know, and always wonder. Circumstances should never alter principles. A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. Life imitates art, far more than art imitates life. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings unintentionally. The world is a stage, but the play is badly cast. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. It is what you read when you don't have to, that determines what you will be when you can't help it. A poet can survive everything but a misprint. Only the shallow know themselves. The critic has to educate the public. The artist has to educate the critic. Woman begins by resisting a man's advances, and ends by blocking his retreat. Everything popular is wrong. Nothing is so aggravating than calmness. The books that the world calls immoral are books that show the world its own shame. pessimist, one who, when he has the choice of two evils, chooses both. Art is individualism, and individualism is a disturbing and disintegrating force. There are many things that we would throw away if we were not afraid that others might pick them up. The well-bred contradict other people. The wise contradict themselves. I don't want to be at the mercy of my emotions. I want to use them, to enjoy them, and to dominate them. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell. Love will fly, if held too lightly. Love will die, if held too tightly. Nowadays, saying what you really think can be a serious error, since one risks being misunderstood. If you want to be a grocer, or a general, or a politician, or a judge, you will invariably become it. That is your punishment. If you never know what you want to be, if you live what some might call the dynamic life, but what I will call the artistic life, if each day you are unsure of who you are, and what you know, you will never become anything, and that is your reward. Death must be so beautiful. To lie in the soft brown earth, with the grasses waving above one's head, and listen to silence. To have no yesterday, and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forgive life, to be at peace.